Then, let's see here. It looks like I've already taken care of my dailies for the day. I do have some storyline to play. But before I do that, I'm going to check on my resin. I also have items forged and expeditions to collect.
Add Astra.
Ooh. Alright, let's see what I've got going on here. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I walk away and I completely forget what I asked him to make for me.
No wonder you're a master.
Max limit 3. Okay, good. I am actually doing really well on resin right now, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Looks like for stream health. Hey, YouTube isn't throwing warnings at me anymore for my stream health. That's cool.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most
Ancient
prosperous
alchemy
commercial port.
truly is fascinating.
Alright, so let's go ahead and I should probably check my characters and see what I need. Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Looks like I can't get anything on this one for now. Finally got her up to level 80. You know, I've heard Tartaglia can be an absolute monster on the battlefield, so I don't know. I think I might actually put in the work here. I don't know. His bow stance is just weird. I don't know, maybe I should put in more effort into Chi-Chi. People really recommend her for some reason. Oh, what? Oh, right. Chi-Chi's the 5-star. The 4 I gave her is a 4-star. Okay, that makes sense. What do I need for her ascension? Frost stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the storyline, because later tonight I'm probably going to be online with a friend and doing some of the Regis Vine with them. So for starters, we're gonna go to the map. We're gonna head here. Shout out to my mom for this wonderful Amazon cup. Got that. It's part of the Christmas stuff. The tumbler is actually super great. I have no idea who Amazon goes through for the tumbler itself before they slap their logo on it, but it's actually a really good tumbler.
Albedo, we're back! Oh, hey, does he have a guest over?
Oh. Gonna activate that.
Yes, perhaps it is too soon to ask our greenhorns to come adventuring here. But adventure is nothing if it is not about pushing our limits. What is a journey without struggle, without excitement? This place may be infested with wicked Hilichurl bandits and knee-deep snow, but an adventurer must never stop pressing forward.
Cyrus, to the point, please.
Come. The beauty of a chat lies in the journey, not the destination. Just like an adventure. Even if you are robbed blind and must give up on your encampment, you can start a fire and cook a meal in the frigid snow. This journey up the mountain will be an unforgettable one for all our newcomers.
Yes.
They may resent me, or even hate me, but in the future they will think back upon this moment with hearts full of gratitude. For this was the day that the spirit of adventure was passed on to them.
Oh, yes. Go on.
Oh, brother. Albedo's at it again. He's always so cold when the topic doesn't catch his fancy. He sure is interested in you, though.
Oh, side note, that was just me sharing a post of my friend whose bike got stolen. My friend's name is Mia. Her motorcycle got stolen out of her garage this winter, and I just shared the post. So if you follow me on Facebook, you should see that very shortly. It's a really cool motorcycle, and she fell in love with that thing. It'd be really cool if we could get that back. It's a Kawasaki Z125 Pro. License plate is HH2454. It was stolen in Cedar Rapids. If you see this thing, please don't hesitate to contact the police. If you see it with that license plate, again, that's Harry2454. If it's unchained, just go ahead and take it, and we can meet up, and I can give it back to her.
Long time no see.
Ah, yes, the young adventurer and his companion. It is my pleasure to see you here. I trust these frigid ascents have not given you too much trouble?
Ha! We can take anything it has to throw at us.
Ha ha ha! Good, good. I love your confidence. But you must be here on some important duty, braving the wind and snow like this.
I came here to gather the latest data on Hilly Charles, and asked him to serve as my assistant.
Ah, I see. A gathering of people chasing their dreams and ideals, is it?
Oh,
Then
did
I
I?
wish you all the best.
Okay, yeah,
Farewell
my
for
headset
now.
lights did go
I
off.
must
Cool.
go see to our new recruits.
Looks like we've made a discovery. Well, it is a magical sword after all. It's understandable that he doesn't want other people to know about it.
I am listening, you know. There is no should or shouldn't here. I can answer your questions, but not right now. Right now, I have more pressing matters on hand.
Pressing matters? What?
You're getting smarter, Paimon.
Hey! Paimon will have you know that she's always been smart.
I have discovered some new habitats nearby with different monster types.
Not quite.
I believe they will provide us with similarly varied data. Perseverance is key to research, and persistence is the basis of the alchemist's art. So, are you ready? Then let us go.
Alright. You're not actually going to make me use my Traveler, are you? Okay, yeah. So sometimes the game will actually force you to use your Traveler. That hasn't happened to me in a while, but it has happened before, and I was not happy about it. I don't actually use my Traveler for virtually anything, ever. Oh, that's right. I was going to get Venti up to 80. Yeah,
Something's come up.
that can wait for now.
Yes, we can.
Think I can. Looks like I just need Animo, Hurricane Seeds. I can get those later, I guess. If anyone wants to, if anyone has any special requests, say you want to see me take an Animo thing down, or if you want to see me take down any of the big bosses, I'd be more than happy to. One sec. Hi. I'm streaming.
Oh, they're just shopping. Sorry, heard you talk.
No worries. Alright, let's take a look here. here because that's probably the easiest.
It seems that no one is here.
Do monsters go out to run errands too?
Well then, would you like to take a look around before they return? Or shall we rest a while here?
Alright, let's see here.
Alright. What would you like to ask?
So we're having a chat now? Paimon wants in.
I know you must have questions. Whether it be about me or about this entire situation. As I said before, I will answer them. But I will not deceive you. There are some things I cannot go into detail on. On these matters, you'll have to permit me to summarize a bit.
Huh. Guess Albedo can be pretty straightforward when he wants to be.
Okay, let's take a look here. Oof.
Uh-huh. What? What do you think? And why aren't you asking Albedo, huh?
This is combat hilly trails. This is combat hilly trails.
Don't... Speed of light. Cut to the chase. What is it doing here? Ah! It's running off, and there's something in its hand.
Well, that was easy.
Did you see that? That Elytro ran off while holding onto something that looks like a book.
That's not good. That was my sketchbook.
Paimon thinks it's just your run-of-the-mill thief, really.
To think that it dared to steal my sketchbook. Quite bold, this.
Looks like Albedo's got a frosty temper.
Oh, didn't know that was even an expression. Ooh, I briefly had a third viewer for like a split second. Doesn't appear like there is any elemental energy on these at all. But they have been very helpful by providing these wonderful little arrows.
Gotta hurry up before it gets too far away.
If anyone has any comments about my sound quality, please let me know, because I cannot hear myself. And I have no sound management team. Nice.
Looks like it's a dead end.
Judging from the tracks, that seems to be the case.
Then what are we waiting for? We can...
Wait. This mountain is incredibly large. Even if there was a path within its bowels, such a road would not be easy to walk. Can you feel it? The wind carries the scent of ice and stone with it, and the sound of echoes. The space within must be massive.
Really?
As such, rash moves are of no benefit to us.
But we've come all this way. We can't just let it leave.
It is, but that doesn't mean that we should act recklessly. There is another way. It just requires some extra work. If my guess is correct, this cavern's exit is on the other side of the mountain. You are quite the expert glider, and I'm a fair hand myself.
Oh.
So,
Is he actually, you know, that'd be a really cool thing, is to have some NPC co-combat, like even during some of these story quests would be, hey, he says he's gonna help, but really it's just me playing him. No. I'd really like to actually have like an assistant during some of these, but maybe that's just too much to ask. So. I'm going very high. Alright, I need more boxes for that. Alright, onward. Oh no, whoops. Did I mess that up somehow? I missed something. Oh, I have to reach the target location within 90... Oh, okay, that's how I messed up.
Look, there's a camp over there. There are so many of them. Are they
Oh,
trying
dear.
to surround us? These guys are pretty smart. Is this also the influence of Durin's body? Cut to the chase.
Well, at least I've got this campfire to keep me going.
Hamster! Incoming. Don't blink. With swords from shadow.
Ooh, I dropped a viewer for a second there.
Don't blink.
Wonder if anyone else is gonna join. Okay, at least I'm not dying of frostbite. But I'm missing one of the enemies. Oh, there he is. Oh, this ought to be fun.
Delve into destiny. as expected.
There's been some damage.
Ooh, more code. Supposedly there's a few of these lying around, and once I complete all of them, the code will let me in somewhere.
Let's meet at the alchemy stall in Mondstadt later, shall we?
Wow. Albedo looked like he was in quite a hurry. Guess those who can't appreciate art shouldn't be able to handle it, huh?
Hey, and it looks like there's actually going to be another teleporter for me to locate. Oh, perfect. Okay. Didn't he say to meet back in Mondstadt? Oh well, I guess I'm going here. Drop my phone. That's always super fun. Good thing I have a handy dandy case on it. I did not used to wear one, and I have broken way too many screens to not do that again.
Albedo, how's the sketchbook situation?
It's alright. A few pages were destroyed, but most of it is intact. The temperature in the snowy mountain is sub-zero. It can reach extremely low temperatures, especially near that cavern. What makes matters worse is that the hilly churls have drooled all over the pages. To leave wet paper in such low temperatures, it's too dreadful to imagine.
Frozen paper is so brittle. It doesn't take much for it to fall apart, huh? No wonder you're an alchemist. Such an ingenious mind. If the sketchbook had been severely damaged, you'd be furious, wouldn't you?
What leads you to believe that?
You told us there's a lot of drawings and notes inside.
I must admit, I bring the sketchbook everywhere I go. However, I wouldn't fly into a rage over such a thing. Had I not been able to salvage it, I would just draw everything again.
Huh. How pragmatic of you.
Is that so?
That's right. Yep. Absolutely. All well said. You took the words out of Paimon's mouth.
I mean, none of these are options that I would pick in an
You're
actual
right.
choice RPG,
Redrawing
but
everything would be a tedious endeavor.
I'm not even sure why it has those options,
You're so talented, right?
if they're only going to
You've
present
mastered
one
so
option.
many skills and gathered so much knowledge that other people can only dream of. But such talented people sometimes forget about that. It's one of the downsides of being smart, isn't it?
Without a doubt, Paimon is an interesting creature.
Aw, don't put Paimon on the spot when it comes to wisdom.
Changing the subject, Cyrus told me that the hilly trolls from this mountain attack and rob adventurers. The place we visited should be one
Ooh,
of
I
their
got my
camps.
viewer back.
Yeah, the hilichurls here are way
Got a
stronger
whole
than the ones at
2
the
of
bottom
them.
of the
Thank you very
mountain.
much for watching.
I can't disagree. The corruptive power emanating from Durin's remains is making the monsters stronger, which, in tandem with the frigid climate, depopulated some mountain areas. Can you take out the sword, Traveler? Each time you fought in the mountains, this sword was absorbing power and storing it within itself.
The only power that my sword
thanks
has
to your
absorbed has come
purification,
from me pouring
The corruptive
resources
power
into
of the
it.
dragon's blood seems to be all gone now. It's a very interesting phenomenon.
It's not the first time we've done something like that. We're experts.
I always wondered what purification was capable of. I knew you were capable of doing it, but seeing it with my own eyes is a unique experience. Indeed, I can't say it's the safest of weapons.
Lucky that it wasn't snatched away by those hilichurls. Otherwise, we'd be done for. Hilichurls are a threat too. What if that power could turn them into super, no, ultra hilichurls?
I mean, basically, the hilichurls are natives in this game, and we walk around slaughtering them, so that's actually probably my least favorite part, but...
Snowman? Now you've ruined the game. Anyway, about the sword. If it's so powerful, can't it absorb your energy as well, Albedo?
Ooh. Asking the real
Would
questions.
you like to try it out?
Yikes! Such a cold gaze.
It's fine. After all, I still hope you'll continue to use this sword.
You still trust
Depends
us?
on whether or not I get a
Even
5-star.
though this sword is so dangerous? Well, that was unexpected. Albedo, you say one thing but do another. Paimon can never tell what's really on your mind.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But if you want to know why I trust you, it might be because the unusual ones like us share a certain degree of understanding.
Did you just call me unusual?
Lonely
'Cause
individuals.
you're right.
Those who aren't like ordinary people. Just like you and me.
Otherworlders. I love how dumb my character pretends to be / is, and it's just like, I can very clearly see where this is going. Why do I not have a choice of verbal speech that lets me tell you that I know what you're saying? Alright. Can't refine it. Can't do like virtually any of this. Go to challenge. Alright. Draconic pilgrimage. Draconic pilgrimage. Okay. Cool.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Well, at least the Sealy should be warm. Whoops. You can just die here.
Nowhere to hide.
Why cold cut platter? I'm slightly confused on that. Ugh. Sometimes these mountains are just a royal pain.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
You can't run! Well,
Speed of light.
that all you got? Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. You can't run! Well,
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
looks like I went too far.
Huzzah. Okay, I think that after that, let's see, your average watch time 16 minutes. That's not terrible. So, I don't know, is there anything that you guys want to see? I'm not seeing any new comments or nobody's messaging me. I know I don't really have a very large fan base because I literally have 2 viewers right now and one of them is me. But, you know, I don't know. Let's go ahead and try for the Animo over here. Because I just really need those. Teleport. I had a spike of 3 people at once for 5 minutes. That was cool. That was cool. If you do end up watching these, I strongly recommend, like, if you're watching a live stream, that you, like, wait for 5 minutes into it, because I do have a tendency to, I get new equipment, I want to try it out. The easiest way for me to do that is in a live stream. Granted, I am sure there are better test ways to do it, I just don't know them yet, and I'm working on it. I promise. One day I will actually know what I'm doing. That day is simply not today. You know what I need? Unfortunately, what I need is that Whopper flower.
Shadows of fate. Don't. Don't blink. Incoming.
Nice. So I need that for weapon upgrades apparently, but yeah. So, how y'all doing? Well, so far all of my videos are flopping, and that's great.
Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
Alright, so with this guy, one of the best things that you can do is just stay out of the way. See, look what happens if you stray too far from the path. See, it's times like this when I wish I would have brought Venti out, but I didn't. Because that guy can just glide. I missed. That's fine, gives me a little bit more time to deal with all this.
Let's go, let's go. You can bully me. Oh,
Oof.
with sword comes shadow. Shake and stir. Don't blink.
Oh, come on. Can you just land?
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Ooh, that was a waste.
Shadows of fate. Don't blink. Fate is upon you.
Dang it. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't really matter. Oh, come on. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna eat some food. I feel like that's just a better decision here. Poor Diona is just... There we go. Can't even get her Q up with how short her life was, so that one's on me.
Let's go, let's go. Speed.
Oh, that was a waste. Nice. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
Nowhere to hide.
Nice. I'm not a big fan of the Enema one. It's super freaking annoying. But I got 2 hurricane seeds and mostly garbage. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so let's maximize this on one of my screens here. I just want to see how good the actual stream quality is. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better than last time. I'll take it. Let's take a look here. I need to go see a doctor. By the way, doctors in this game, in case you aren't already on the Genshin hype train, the doctors in this game are statues. Because the only other way to heal is to either A, have a healing party member, or B, eat food, which is expensive, and you only ever want to eat food to heal if you're in the middle of combat and you don't have another choice because your healer is already dead. Or if you just don't have a healer yet because you're new and you're trying your best and you haven't unlocked the free Barbara they give you. Yes, they give you a free healer at some point. I think it's around level 15. I could be wrong. But yeah, your best bet, your freest and cheapest bet that's fast and easy is just stand next to a statue. And then go back for round 2. Alright, let's take a look here. Zooming through the YouTube's gonna do a thing. Probably not gonna get many views today, but eventually I might have a marketing campaign and eventually people might like my content. We'll find out. But for now, I'm just gonna make these for fun. What about getting an on-air sign for my door, but I don't envision it going very well because I don't have any outlets in that hallway for the plug-in ones and the remote ones that run on batteries. I feel like the remote won't work through the door. I don't know, I'll have to explore some options, but definitely want to get that done at some point. Ah, there you are.
Don't blink. Hey.
Now your goal here isn't to collect these for the energy that they produce, is to collect them so that this bastard can't heal. Okay, here we go. Could really use some of those air columns right about now. Okay, these are not quite what I was hoping for when I said columns of air. I understand that tornadoes do count, but no.
With sword comes shadow. Nowhere to hide.
Getting close. There we go. Ugh. So close.
Cut to the chase. Can't handle your drink. Huh. Hey. Delve into destiny.
we go. Only one left. Come on. Ugh. Use original resin. Ooh, I got 3 hurricane seeds that time. Wonder string kettle, that's okay, probably. Let's take a look here. Any requests at all from my single concurrent viewer that isn't me? Alright, back to the Stone Doctor. Teleport, teleport. Does whatever a teleport does. No use. Alright, let's see. Where am I at as far as her his ascension goes? Well, its ascension goes. Technically, Venti is not a boy or a girl. Venti is gender neutral. Venti is a wind spirit turned god. Straight up non-binary. Ooh, I can do it. I can do the thing! And so I shall. And, so this is new that they've introduced to Genshin. After you ascend them, every other ascension, I think it's the first ascension, yeah, every other ascension, you get a free wish. Now, wishes in this game are the currency you use in order to obtain more characters. I personally am at, let's see, where am I at? Special weapons 39. Standard hero I have at 51, and special hero I have at 53. So let's go to Wish and see.
I'm all for work-life balance.
Actually, do I have any Prima Gems? I do have Prima Gems. I may even have enough for 2 whole wishes. Let's go to the shop. Now, Prima Gems are something that you can earn in-game. It's not always easy, but it can be done. Now, I personally only ever buy the Intertwined Fate because it boosts my chance of getting characters. That's the whole point of the character banners. These, the crystal things, those cost real money. Here you are. Now, each one of these is doubled for the first time you get it. So this is 300 plus 60, 300 plus 220, 300 plus 260. This one was 6480 plus 3200. Once you use them, the bonus goes down. So let's see here. I'm going to tally these up. This is going to be 53 out of 80. And I tend to do single wishes just because they work better for me, but usually only if I'm doing them in large amounts. And then special hero is going to be 55 out of 80. And see, these are just going to be generic 3 stars probably because you only get a 4-star out of every 10. And you only get a 5-star out of every 80. I have a lot of wishes to go. I have 25 wishes to go before I get my Albedo as a guaranteed pity wish. And I have until I have 14 days to get it. So, if I combine my wishes that I earn from in-game, and if I can somehow magically afford to get the Blessing of the Welkin, it's only $5, but it gives you an extra 90 Prima Gems a day. This is honestly your best bang for your buck. You get 90 Prima Gems a day without having to do anything. Kind of spaces it out for you. Get a total of 2,700 Prima Gems for $500. Whereas if you were to do a crystal top-up for $5, you'd only get 300 Genesis crystals, and that's the equivalent of one wish. You'd get like a total of 160. Worthless in comparison. As far as Paimon's bargains go, there is also Star Glitter Exchange, which is this currency here. You can only get this currency from making wishes and getting duplicates and or 5 stars. So if you get a duplicate 4-star, you get 2 of these currencies. If you get a 5-star duplicate, you get 5 of them. I think. Pretty sure that's how that works. For Stardust Exchange, you can also get some crafting materials from here, which is usually useful if you absolutely need it. Personally, I like to save these particular gems for the Acquaint Fates and the Intertwined Fates that you can get from here. Yes, I will buy both because the currency is cheap. It's at a 40% discount. It has been since I started this game. So for 75 of these little guys, you can get an extra wish, and you can get 5 per month of each. That's not bad. And that's in-game currency. You don't have to spend a dime to get it. So free-to-play is a thing in this game, and it's not impossible to work with. But if you are going to be free-to-play, your best bet in order to get a huge payload is probably to save up a total of 80 wishes. Whether that's intertwined or standard, but you want it to be 80 of the same kind because that's how the system keeps track. You'll want to save up 80 wishes and then blow all of them at once. And that's how you're going to get the most out of your buck, because you're going to be at least guaranteed 1 5-star. And if you're lucky, you might even get more. I feel like the more consecutive wishes in a row you push together, the more likely it is that you're actually going to get multiple 4 and 5 stars in any given 10 set, from personal experience. But maybe that's just me setting my own head up for that. Now, we also have Battle Pass, which is super great. Got my daily missions done. You do have a weekly XP limit. It's okay. Let's take a look here. I need another drink, and then I think what I'm going to need to do next is I am going to get some XP scrolls, because I think I have enough money to level a Venti, but I do not have nearly enough XP scrolls. So let's go ahead and do some ley lining. Ley lining! Now for ley lines, I 10 out of 10 recommend unlocking condensed resin by doing your reputation points in Leeway, because then every single time you do this, you get double the rewards. Basically, literally just compacts 40 resin so that you double this. You do double your spending to get double the rewards. It's just more efficient and less time consuming. So that's what you're saving here. You're not saving any currency. You're only saving time, but time is money. You could be doing other things. You could be fighting Oceanid. You could be doing whatever. Some of these bosses are not easy. Depending on your playstyle and depending on the characters you've unlocked. Like if I just had to do Oceanid with the main character and the free characters that you get, Amber, Kaya, Lisa, and Barbara, it's 5 free characters that you get. With that set, I'm pretty sure I would constantly get my ass kicked against Oceanid. I struggled with it for a while. Now I can solo it, but it's still difficult just because of the sheer volume of stuff it throws at you. I need those crystals for level up materials. So here we go.
Get sword from shadow. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Shake it and stir.
See, personally, I think this combination does really well with the elemental stuff. I like having a lightning, fire, water, and ice. Overload is a particular great damage dealing skill, and then just water and ice, that's pretty self-explanatory. You can freeze enemies with that combo. So if they're in the middle of a spinning attack and you just don't want to fucking deal with them, you can wipe them off the map. Super great, am I right? Eventually I want to get more Gene down. I think I'm going to max out Venti first, and then my goal is to get all of my 5 stars up to par on level 80. And yes, that costs a lot of resin and a lot of time and effort. Oh my god, so much time and effort. Okay, so I think I am going to do this ley line, and then I am actually going to stop streaming for the night. Come on, pop your head up.
Think you can bully me?
Alright, so here's a perfect example of what I was talking about. Get him wet! Freeze his ass off. Shoot him in the face. And miss. Whoops.
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Don't push. Nowhere to hide.
That just wasn't thought through very well. Boom. Boom. Nice. Nice. 1 hit, 2 hit. Red hit, blue hit. Haha. It's technically violet, but whatever. Right? Right. The higher level you get, the worse these cards do. I wish there was a 5-star card. There just isn't one, or there would be a 5-star and it would be 0. But, whatever. Here we are. Okay. And with that, I think I will go ahead and call it for this particular session. I have another game that I'm going to go ahead and play with my partner. I have not quite gotten any consent from anyone to stream with them while co-oping, so I'm going to hold off on that for a while until people get more comfortable with it, or I get people that want to. I think my buddy Dark wants to stream with me at some point, so we'll go from there. Thank you very much, the few watchers that did chime in, and I hope you all have a wonderful night, and if I don't see you again, have a happy new year.